Well, for this evening, there'll be some precipitation, but really it's along and south of I-90, and even there it's spotty as the main front kind of stalls to the south, and we got a little disturbance that's working its way along that front. So that's what bringing in more clouds and a little bit of drizzle or precipitation. Further north and west you go, you're not going to see much this evening other with some cloud cover, but then it's going to actually clear up pretty quickly for all areas this evening. So that's kind of what we're looking at this evening overall for the conditions going forward. And there we go, finally got up there. There's your precipitation last 24 hours. We needed some rainfall. We've been fairly dry here, so it was a good amount for some areas. For the north and west you go, not too much, but there was a nice little corridor right where this band kind of set up that actually produced over about an inch of precipitation. So much needed since we've been dry. We could use more, but we're not going to see a lot of this. In fact, I don't think we'll see much in the way of this amount of precipitation, probably for the next 7 days the way it looks right now. There's your precipitation we had this evening. Once again, we'll see that just lingering off and on, light rain or sprinkles further south. You go probably towards Prairie du Chien area, better shot, you'll see that. Otherwise, by the time we get to midnight, everything clears out quite quickly. The only area would be near the Wisconsin River area where they're going to have precipitation maybe linger a few more hours. But with clear skies, and now it's early October, it doesn't take much for these temperatures to fall off quickly. So that's why we got 30s up here, mid 30s. Frost potential is there, but a lot of these areas have probably already seen a little bit of frost, and we are kind of past the typical end of the growing season for a lot of these areas. Otherwise, I think other areas will see low 40s. Now that's just a start. We'll see then temperatures tomorrow, very seasonal really, mid 60s, a few upper 60s. Overall, very pleasant conditions, a light northwest wind, plenty of sunshine minus a few clouds out there. The thing going into Tuesday night is that's when I think a lot of areas will see the frost potential even expand and freeze potential, which means you get that temperature down closer to 28 for several hours. That's likely going to happen in the colder spots. The rest of the area, it just depends. I think away from the Wisconsin River area valley, you'll probably see some frost potential, maybe a little bit of a struggle near the Mississippi River in areas to get into the low 30s, but we'll have to keep an eye. We're kind of on the time frame to see our typical first frost. Freeze, it's a little bit early, but overall not too far out of the norm either. And then tomorrow with its colder starting, Wednesday, that gives our temperatures a little bit struggle to get a little warmer. So our temperatures fall a little bit Wednesday versus Tuesday, but overall still very pleasant conditions. Freeze watch, this is for tomorrow night. It's just including Rusk County, but we might be seeing more counties added on as we get closer to the event. This is for freeze. It's Tuesday night into Wednesday morning potential too. So we'll see more of that probably come out. Now Thursday, we'll start seeing the lows come up a little bit. Still kind of chilly out there, a few 30s. Once again, low 30s, but I think we'll see more upper 30s as the winds turn around. Thursday, the winds pick up a little. We do have a little bit of a cold front approaching, so we'll get those temperatures back in the mid to upper 60s, so still quite seasonable, maybe a degree or two above average. That cold front has a lot of question marks going into Thursday night if it has enough precipitation to come through, but we'll keep an eye to see if we get a few showers with it, but it won't amount to too much. And the bigger story is we got milder conditions there afterwards, back into the low to mid 70s for a lot of places through the weekend before another front or a series of systems come through early next week. So definitely, and there's not a lot of things growing out there this time of year because we're kind of at the point of where we should be, but that if you have things outside, tonight maybe not so bad. Tomorrow night definitely probably have to keep an eye on those and bring them in or cover them up.
All right, good idea. Thank you, Greg.